Greenway.
And social enterprises and community economic development.
Urban renewal.
Revitalization of the neighborhood.
Create safe space.
The first sustainable Olympics.
We're going to be world class.
The trickle down.
Heritage values.
Safe, healthy, very complex community. You didn't even smoke mouth. Create safe space.
A safe street.
Beautifying an area leads more to community health, the idea of economic development, the idea of all these things.
Marketing is the organization of what the firm offers to the public. A lot of marketing presents even the most dangerous of products or the most evil of projects as being virtuous and good. So cigarettes are sold as if they're glamorous. Real estate projects, which are essentially just bulldozing old buildings and pushing the poor aside, are sold as if they're going to be creating sustainable, affordable housing.
This Olympics is based on sustainability principles, affordable housing.
Everyone seems to use much the same words, that as certain words become buzzwords, become popular jargon, things being sustainable.
Social sustainability.
Things being affordable.
Affordable housing.
And it doesn't matter what the nature of the project is, they all are cloaked in this language of virtue.
The Olympics give a chance to crystallize the best that Vancouver and British Columbians have around sustainability issues.
The Olympics is a marketing tool, period.
To sell Whistler, to sell Vancouver, to sell British Columbia.
To make the Olympic Games socially responsible.
We have all these terms that they keep using, and nothing has changed except we found more words to justify actions that have no justification.
Everyone's using this kind of language of virtue, so it's like going to the movies and trying to tell the good guys from the bad guys by what color hats they're wearing. If they're all wearing white hats, it's hard to tell the heroes from the villains.
Carroll Street Greenway is a major initiative focusing on public realm improvement, economic revitalization, and community building. The
Carroll Street Greenway, which is this idea of linking water to water. This is a board, lots of colorful dots. This is a board, lots of colorful dots.
The reason, the function behind it, I understand, I could be wrong, is for the tourists to go from one end to the other so they can step off this corridor of power. I don't know.
Expo at the time, we were a sleepy little village, and now we're going to be world class. World class was a big expression. World class, world class, world class, world class. By world class city, if you can't afford real estate, this is what we got for you. Poverty is deepened, and traffic is ridiculous, and noise.
Ernie, what have you been doing the last 20 years?
Working for Jimmy. Working hard. Not hardly working. Working hard. I think Expo was kind of a turning point for Vancouver.
It's going to put our city back on the map.
It put Vancouver on the map. I built some pavilions at Expo. Then after Expo, I went on to tear Expo down.
Expo 86 has been the greatest tragedy and disaster that we've had in the neighborhood. Olaf Solheim was an 84-year-old retired logger from Norway, and he lived in the Patricia Hotel on Hastings Street off and on for 44 years. One day, the owner came and said, "You're out, you're gone, because you have to make room for tourists." And within 2 weeks, he was dead. He just gave up the ghost and died. That is what the medical health officer said. He was a victim, a casualty of these mass evictions and of Expo greed.
Sometimes this language is used as a code word or a kind of euphemism. That is, when they say revitalization, what they mean is they're going to push the poor out of the neighborhood.
Revitalization of heritage buildings, rehabilitation of heritage buildings, all of those great words. And revitalization, people are afraid that the word gentrification is hidden in there somewhere.
Revitalize the area? Yeah, we're talking again about sticks and stones and bricks.
A lot of these developments that are taking place as part of the revitalization, I think people have to remember that if you allow people to do things for you, they will inevitably do things to you.
The problem that I see is that everybody is talking about, again, marketing rhetoric, where nobody has, especially the developers, aren't coming up with any solutions. Do what the Bible says: feed the hungry, house the homeless, clothe the naked, teach the ignorant. End of story.
Walking on the width of a blade.